Good day everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk about the book Stop Overthinking from Nick Trenton. The reason I picked this book is because sometimes your mind just clutters everywhere, and I want to find some techniques in order to help me straighten up my mind. So in this video I'm gonna talk about 3 methods that help me. The first method I wanted to talk about is the 5-4-3-2-1 method. It basically comes down to the following. When you are busy and you feel that you're overthinking at that moment, just try to take some time back and then start thinking about the first 5 things that you can see around you. Like the outside the window, your desk, your chair, whatever it takes, but just find 5 things you can focus on in order to distract your mind from your work you're doing. After doing that, think about the 4 things you can touch or feel, like your glass of water on the desk, the computer mouse, whatever you can feel in the environment. Make sure to focus on the feelings you have around you. Then on to the 3 things that you can hear. Like what can you hear around you? Maybe there's a car driving in the street. Maybe you hear people talking outside or behind your office. Maybe you hear some music. Try to distract from the work you're doing in order to focus on those things. Then think about the 2 things that you can smell, like your cologne or the environment you're in. Try to find the smell in the environment. And after that, focus on the 1 thing that you can taste. Like in my example, the water, what it can also be coffee, it can be cola, whatever it takes. Find something that you can taste in order to distract your mind. Once you have done those 5 things, you will declutter your mind and you will be able to continue your work worry-free. The second technique I want to talk about is time blocking. Like, usually when your mind goes everywhere, you're thinking every second of the day, but instead of doing that, try to pick like 1 moment in a day or a week where you block some time in order to think about the thoughts that you have been thinking about in that week. Like, for example, at my work currently, I always have 2 hours in the week planned out in order to focus those 2 hours, especially on the thoughts that worry you. And oftentimes when it comes to those 2 hours, you don't even think about it anymore, because they already passed, and that means you're just thinking too much and you need to let stuff go. By doing this, you can also set priorities in your task, and you can focus on the important things that you need to focus on at work while making sure you're not overthinking. The third technique is focus on what you can control. Like often when you're in a situation, whether it's life or work, it doesn't really matter what you're talking about. Like there's many things you cannot control. You cannot control the weather. You cannot control the outcome of elections. You cannot control what a colleague of yours is doing on his work. Like, there is no way for you in order to control that sort of work. So there's no point in thinking about it. Instead, focus on the things that you can control, like being on time at work, doing a specific task you're working on, going to the gym. Those things you can control because it's part of you and your life. So my recommendation is set tasks for yourself so you can fill in those tasks and stick to them so you don't overthink your mind. These 3 techniques are the ones that I use. There are many more in the book. If you have any issues with overthinking or thinking about how to help others, pick up the book Nick Trenton. It's really a recommendation. Other than that, I want to thank you for watching my video, and I hope if you like this content and want to see more of it, just hit that like and subscribe button. Define your goals, stay on track, and you will be living a good life.